This Wide Open Wednesday clip brought to you by High Gear Transmissions.
Perfect. You can't make a mistake. That's why you see these guys that are so good win there all the time because, they're seasoned veterans. They're in great race shape. They know what they're doing and they can turn lap after lap after lap. Perfect there.
Now, prior to winning, your car was fast and you just had bad luck. You definitely had a good car right out of the box, right?
We've had no luck. Even last year, we had no luck. It's been so hard just to put together a good run because no matter how good the car's been, I feel like I get bad luck no matter what I do. And unfortunately, a fast car is nice, but you got to be lucky to win these races. And everything worked out. Everything played out in our favor.
Now, the transition that he changed, was that for the better or should he have left it alone?
I like it. I mean, it kind of gives you that nice middle groove where you can run. I mean, you can definitely make some passes, move around a little bit, and it gives you some options there. I think the hardest part is just figuring out the transition from New Egypt to Bridgeport. I ran New Egypt my whole life, so figuring out the driving style is a completely different driving style, and I think I'm slowly starting to put that together.
Well, he definitely put it together Saturday night and got the job done. It was really cool to look on my phone and see that you won because we've been waiting for this. Mm-hmm. Your mom and dad are a big part of this show, and you've been one of my favorites ever since you were little. So, but yeah, to see you get the modified win, I always tell you, the first one's the hardest, the second one will come easier. But they had a hell of a crash Saturday night at Bridgeport. What the hell happened over there?
Oh, I know. I mean, I was, had to restart, went into the corner. Next thing you know, it was red flag, red flag. Everybody at the fence was like, oh, it was bad. And I'm like, oh, boy. Then you're sitting there watching all these cars get towed off, and you're like, oh, my God, because we've all been there, done that before. So I was like, great, here we go. Let's just keep our car in one piece. And, that's a problem with that track. It's fast. So when you get wrecking there, you get wrecking hard. And we've been in it before. We've been in the big one there before. It's just a nature of racing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is it? When you come off of 4, is there a bottleneck coming down to the flag stand? Is it wide enough there?
I don't think it's a bottleneck. I just think it's a fact that you're coming off the banking and it just goes to flat, Like You're coming off the banking, you're coming off the track, and then it's just flat. The straight front straightaway's flat. And that wall comes up on you quick. So you kind of got to pitch the car pretty hard to, make the corner and not get up into the wall. But I think it just catches a lot of people off guard, because you're racing with people in the big wide corners. And then you do come down to a little narrower of a straightaway, but it's one of those things where everybody's on the same track, everybody has to race on it. So, you got to do what you got to do.
Another great clip brought to you by High Gear Transmissions.